I'll double check it. Kitty, are you there? Hi. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's not helpful. Anyway. Oh, Della. Oh, Daniela, that's right. I remember your name. Hi, Kitty. I have a little more energy than last week. I was working. We had this family event. That was nice. Oh, my hair is all frizzy. So anyway, I was there late. And then the other week, I don't know. Like, it's just winter, so we're all hibernating, right? Hibernating. Oh, hey. Hello, Simon. I'm doing well. Yeah, I wasn't on for a little while. Well, work. I mean, there is a job involved in this life right now. It's not this job. This is not a job. This is a fun diversion from actual work. But I mean, summer is just easier. There's more light and there's more energy. Yeah, the warmer temperatures have been nice for our recent. It's supposed to be fall, but we haven't put our wood burner on yet, so we heat with electricity, like these floor heat warmers and electric blankets. It's still cold sometimes, but yeah, it could be a lot worse, that's for sure. I mean, we haven't had actual snow yet to speak of, so all right. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I'll do this week, and next week I won't be in town. So we'll be out of town, and then it'll be December, so we'll get back then. But let's just do tonight. What am I talking about the future for? What am I doing that? Because that's what people always want to know. Like, what's going on? Yes. Electric blanket. I have two of them. One for one for out in the living room and stuff. Yeah, tonight is what we have. That's right. So if you have a question, drop it down and we'll take a look. I'm just thinking I'm going to use this one. I'm tuning this one up, but they use different, like they use jazz. It's all musicians, but I have to remember what jazz is, and right now. Sure. Simran, let's take a look at your job opportunities. Yes, lots of people want to know about their jobs. I'll use this. Yeah, I love the deck, but I'm not fast with it yet. So, all right, Simran, your job opportunities. Have you been applying? I think you have. I'm just over here shuffling. You can hear it shuffling. Yeah, it's a tough market everywhere. Well, for good jobs, like good paying jobs right now. And, well, I don't know if you're in the US, but yeah. But like the medical area, if you're in medical stuff, they need people. Nurses need people. Yeah, no luck. I'm so sorry. It's all about hanging in there for a while, because there are just lots of factors at play. You can watch my political tarot if you want, but I'm not going to get political here. I'll just be nice and say a lot of factors at play, making it difficult. All right, Simran, are you in business, finance, something like that with numbers? Yeah, you gotta put a lot of energy out there, don't you? Put it out there. Simran's job opportunities. And then we'll see if it tells us anything about time, which I'm never that good with. All right, what are we looking at here for Simran? Job opportunities. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, all right, what can we know for him? Or her, sorry if I got that wrong. Just say Simran. Simran's job opportunities. What is it looking like? Maybe I'll tell you the number that I'm thinking of, 3, but it's, we'll see. All right, Let's see what it's saying. Yeah, the 3 is what came up. So this person is just like you. They're waiting for their ships to come in. So this would be you. And the 3 could be March, where things turn around, or 3 months. So December, January, February. So February, March seems like maybe that's the time period. But that's the number I was thinking of that came to me. I mean, maybe I'm not thinking of it. Okay, in the middle, yep, you feel battle weary, and maybe at your other place where you were working, if you feel like you got unfairly reviewed, this is the rip-off card. This person's walking away with these swords. It's the 5 of Swords. The other people, I can't remember if they don't see it. Yeah, their backs are turned. So, I mean, some feeling perhaps of not feeling like things were fair, or things were, and that's the workplace for you. Sometimes you do this work and you get no credit, or sometimes you do this work and they promise this and then they say I didn't promise that. So anyway, all right, let's go on. This future card is you will be victorious. That's a nice card. That's perfect. Victory. 6 of Rods. So it's gonna work out, but just when, that's where that 3 is really important. I feel like March, February, March. Yep, here we have it at the bottom. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings, emotional new beginnings. It doesn't say that there's more money coming in, but there will be something new coming. And like I said, I feel like, well, and to get there, you're gonna have to juggle your finances, don't we all? It's really a hard time, and I'm very sorry for the people who are trying to move on. Let's look inside. And like the word of wisdom is perseverance. You're feeling tired. Like this is all these resumes you've put out there. Maybe those are your interviews. Keep on going. Keep on going. It's coming. The victory is coming. And, I wish it wouldn't be far away. I wish it was 3 weeks. Maybe the 3 is 3 weeks. But somehow I think it's a little bit after the new year, because then too, companies, do they know more of their finances in January, or most of the new year for businesses is July. So wait, January to July, what is it? Anyway, somehow it seems like in the new year it's coming, and I hope that resonates. Okay. Oh, budgeting. Yeah, budgeting. So I wasn't wrong. Yeah, and I think there's just so much economic uncertainty. That's why it's really hard. And but there's going to be more pressure put on the fearless leader to change it. I remember you, Daniela. What happened? Oh, next 3 months. Oh, reconciliations. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay. Yeah, so you did feel like that was, okay, yeah, Daniela, we're next. I'm just catching up. Okay, so all of that was right. Okay, the boss. You got to get away from somebody. Well, stay until you have that next job, right? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my soul. Okay, Daniela, you want to know about a reconciliation? Mile. All right. I shook out the other reading. I'm just staying with this deck tonight. I'm too tired to try something new. All right, Daniela. I think you date some fairly interesting people. You and, is his name Miles or Mile? Whatever. Does Miles have a mustache? You're welcome. Miles. I think it's a guy, right? Yeah. He does have a mustache. Okay. And likes to work out, like fairly fit. Is this person fairly fit? I don't know. All right, let's see what we can find out for Daniela and Miles. Yeah. I'm sure glad I don't date anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, the stress and the pain. Plus, I don't want to drive at night. Oh, What can we do at night? Nothing. All right, Miles. I gotta get serious here. Danielle, Miles. How's it going? What are they thinking about? Will it reconcile? Will it get better? Daniela and Miles. I think he kind of likes to date around a little. That's my impression. I don't know. What can we know about this? Miles or Mile, Daniela. Any reconciliation? Any coming back toward her? All right, Daniela and Miles. Let's see what we've got here. Ace of Wands. New start. So does that mean this person is seeing other people? This is not a love card per se. Usually it's like, this is what you want to see for a reading in getting another job, for sure. But, so there's been some new starts. So let's just look on here. Let's look on and see further. High Priestess in the middle. Intuition. Using your guides and I feel like you know the answer to your own question. And it's kind of telling you to use your intuition. I'm not getting the feeling that he would be somebody you really want to reconcile with. Okay. In the future, there's a happy family. This is always fun to see. The Ten of Pentacles. Let's look and see if this is you and this guy. I mean, we've got these two things here. She's sitting between two things. I'm not saying it's no. I'm not saying it's yes. So I think eventually we get to that happy time, but is it with this person? Get another, yeah. Actually, then let's look at it this way. These two things sandwiching it are saying yes. Yes, it looks like there could be. But when he sees me, he hits on me with words. Yeah, I was going to say he's kind of a player. Might need to grow up a bit. Ah, God. All right, I'm going to look at the bottom of this deck. I love that card. I have to kind of cover it, though, because YouTube thinks that I'm showing nudity, and I'm not. And these cards do not really show anything. This is the Karmic Star of Hope. So there is hope. There is hope. These two cards would say there's something there, but they're just not a very grown-up person, is my feeling. Because if they don't communicate otherwise and just with, well, I see you. Yeah, all right. The wisdom insight, I mean, you're getting some big cards here, is to be patient. Maybe wait and see what's going to happen. I'm seeing yeses and new starts, but I almost feel like this could even be other people. You have to put yourself in the middle, like, as the all right, thumb there, the star. These are like two of my favorite cards, and being patient with it. God, I wish I had time to look at that further. It's such an interesting thing when we've got those two aces on the ends. And I'm just going to say, it seems like, yeah, there is hope. He gives you hope. But this is the only card that would indicate some love, but I don't know if that's with this person, although we asked about them. So I guess you can read it like, yeah, hang in there, but when it will turn around, no. Do I know? Let me see if I have any numbers here. Okay, let's look at the 10. Okay, right now, this is the 11th month. This could be 10 weeks, or your point of view may turn around too. So 10 weeks is like January, new starts, new year. I just don't get I mean, some of the cards here are saying yes, but my feeling is like, I think, yeah, he's a player. That's my feeling. There's nothing in here that said player, but I just get the feeling. Well, if here's just the motherly advice, if you will. You know, when they want something, they come directly for it. They don't, when they want to flirt, they flirt. If they want to see you, they'll let you know. They'll call you. They'll let you know. They'll text you. They'll find you some way. So this is a bit of stringing along. And they may have a change of heart, but I don't know when, and they seem kind of young. I don't know if they're playing around big time, but enough that they aren't being direct toward you, just kind of like that. So maybe, either 10 weeks is going to be you change your mind, and then it's, or they might come back your way. But if they do come back your way, be aware it might be because they didn't get what they wanted somewhere else. Oh my God, isn't that terrible? Okay, sure. Okay, Kong Kong, hi. Okay, you had a job interview and the competition was tough. Yeah, he's friends with you on social media. You're so much better than this, Daniela. That's what I'm saying. Okay, all right, okay. All right. Stay friends on social media. That's what I'm saying. But don't wait for this person forever. I wouldn't. None of those cards were big love cards. They're more for your own. Use your own. You can see what's happening, I think, is the thing here. Okay, so let's go on. I gotta shake it out. Kong Kong, you want to know about this job interview that you had? Tough competition. Let's take a look at it. Now, if we had those two aces that I just got in the other reading, that would be like, yes. So, yeah. Yeah. Did you have a group interview or were you alone? You're very welcome, honey. So, yeah, it's so hard, these interviews, and you get so worried. But let's take a look for you. And is it Kong Kong? Is that right? I'm like halfway to sleep tonight, am I not? Yes, I'm right. I am right. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, let's see what we can find out for you, how it went for this job interview. Because it's already done. And keep in mind of this. Sometimes these interviews are purely they have to do them. They've already decided who they want, but they have to legally give interviews. So if it's not this one, it something else comes. But let's just take a look. And I'm not saying I'm intuiting that. I'm just trying to remind myself, I'm not interviewing, although I'm writing a grant, will I get the grant? All right, Kong Kong, how did this interview go? Can we know how this interview went? I think you have really good verbal skills, so that's to your favor. Yeah. And let's shuffle it one more time. All right, let's just take a look. And it's for fun and entertainment. You never know if I'm right or wrong. All right, Kong Kong. I feel like you've got a really good shot. And you kind of know it too. What can we know about this job interview? He had, and one more cut. What can we know about the job interview that Kong Kong had? I hope I did that 3 times. I think I did. Okay. So, this is not the outcome card, but you've been feeling this out in the cold. See how these people are outside the church and it's snowing and it's warm inside, but they don't get to go inside. So you've been feeling like this. You may have had more than one interview. You may have been up before. So this is like how you're feeling. But right here in the middle is what we're doing. You like this? This is the sort of truth. This is a yes card. So whatever you did in this interview, like I said, with your oral skills, your verbal skills, they're good, and you can cut through, and I think you're going to be in the top. You're going to be in the top, but let's keep going. Let's look at the outcome. Interesting. 6 of Pentacles, so there's more Pentacles coming in. A new job does come at some point here. I don't know if this is it. 6, this is generosity. I want to take another card to kind of clear this up because we asked, like, how did you do in this interview? Also, I feel like the people are evaluating it. They haven't quite tabulated the numbers, so don't listen to my little story about, sometimes they know. Okay, Page of Pentacles. This is moneyed news. So you might be getting a phone call saying, yeah, this is going all right. Or you come back again. You might have to do the whole thing over. Be prepared. But moneyed news is good. So that's looking to your favor. All right, let's look at the bottom. Okay, I like it. You know, this is something new, the Empress. I mean, usually it's a pregnancy card, but obviously we're not pregnant. But the new job, birthing the new job, birthing the new thing, that's what's at the bottom of it. That's what we want. Next to it is the wish card. Gotta love that. I mean, they get what they want. So I'm tentatively feeling like, yeah, this might just go your way. I'm going to look inside. It's going to be close, you know, between you and one or two other people. Okay, inside. Gotta like this. King of Pentacles. More pentacles. So we're seeing more pentacles going from, you know, not having it to being able to be generous with the money news. And, you know, this was next to this one. So I'm going to say tentatively, yeah, I think so. But, you know, I might be wrong in that it might not be this one. It could be a different job. But we asked about this one. So you're going to be very, very close. And those were excellent cards. So let's hope. And, you know, it's for entertainment purposes here. I might be wrong. I had one night I was trying to look at election results in New York. And I was like, well, I think Mom Donnie's going to win. And it wasn't saying that at all. And so try to go with my intuition too. So I think it may go your way. It's going to be way up there. Okay. Sounds really hopeful. It does, doesn't it? Okay, great. Am I caught up then? Am I caught up? I think I am. Yeah. It feels good to do this again. I haven't done it for like 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know where I've been. Tired, working, doing night jobs. Good. Thank you, Kitty. Thanks for the chat monitoring. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. IKR. I don't know what that means. Should we play with this new deck and see if I can remember anything? I know that. Okay, that's the Lovers. All right. Now that there's 2 extra cards they threw in there. Blues is Cups. Roots is Pentacles. That's right. Yes. And so then Jazz is, oh man, I don't know. All right. Let's just play around with it. Maybe we'll see. What should we ask about? I don't know. Let's just get a something here. I've been working on them in the morning. Oh my God. They're really pretty. Look at that gold side. And they're very, very nice. They're multicultural. So, and it's all related to like blues music and jazz and everything. I love the Rider-Waite, but I like to get stretched a little. This is stretching me to remember what everything, you know, what things are. Okay. I don't know, that we'll just kind of get a community message here from these. What can it give us for the community? A communal message. All right, one more cut. All right, let's see what I can come up with here. It's testing me. I'm going to test myself with it. Okay. Now, I don't know what this card is because they put some extra ones in there. The Mama. Sure, you can ask another question. So she looks like the Empress, and it's the 3. Okay, all right. Let's just lay that one aside because we're not sure. It's mother. It's motherhood. Somebody out there. Oh, grandmother. That'll be a grandmother. Oh, that one's nice. The King of Roots. Yes. Believe that's Pentacles. No. Yes, I think it is. Okay, and we just saw that one for the reading about jobs. Oh, by the way, I posted up so you can go back and look at this. And then, oh, this one's kind of needing the rest. Yeah, the 4 of Swords. We need rest. Yeah, that's me tonight. Like, I had to have a little nap. Okay, I'll stop fooling around. I'll just give you one more card because I like to do the bottom of it too. The 3 of Blues is the 3 of Cups. So we have circles of support. Isn't that fun, that picture? They're in the water. It's very much based on Southern music, Southern, well, whatever. I know, I love it too. All right, you have surgery coming up. Oh God, December 9th. How long ago? come in the next 3 months after it. Okay, sure. We'll take a look at it. I think you're going to be just fine, but let's take a look. Shake this one out, and then I can do the other thing. Yeah, I think that'll probably be the last one because we're getting to about half an hour. So I'm not a doctor, you know. Don't take any medical advice from me. We're just, yeah. I think you're going to be just fine, and you're going to feel better. So, and that's in December 9th. Yep, coming. Before you know it. So Daniela's surgery. Yeah. I think somebody brings you flowers. Sometimes they don't allow flowers in the hospital anymore, but that might be when you're home. I don't know if it's this guy. I don't think so. I wouldn't. I wouldn't wait for that one too long. All right. Daniela's surgery. What can we know? I really think you're going to be fine, but let's see what the cards confirm. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. What can we know about Daniela's surgery? Yeah, it's always worrisome. Know about Daniela's surgery on the 9th. They tell you don't worry. And do what they tell you, the doctors. Yeah, they do know. All right. Let's see here. Yep. Good support. 3 of Cups. We just saw that in the other deck. So whoever the doctors are and all of that. And you also have good friends and good family, I think, that will support you through this. Don't let it burden you, because, you know, if you take your worries and you carry them differently like this man should, it would mean nothing. But the 10 is also the ending, so this will be the ending of whatever is ailing you. Okay. This is what you would have liked to see for the other guy, the 2 of Cups, but it's the medical symbol too. So it's saying the doctors and the nurses are going to be looking over you. You have people watching over you too. It's really, 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 really going to be fine. Okay, so let's look at the, yeah, all right. The sun, illumination, you know, you're going to feel better. It's going to wake you up. Whatever. It's going to revitalize something. I don't think you're going to have any troubles. I'll look inside, though. Yeah, okay. Knight of Pentacles. This just doesn't really... No. That one, I'll take the clarifier next to it. Be strong. Stand strong. Stand strong in what you know. And I think the best cards are right here. Like... the 3 of Cups, you've got circles of support. The medical people will help you, and I really think it's going to be okay. Just follow the directions that they give you. If they tell you to stop taking certain medicines and stop drinking this or that, then do it, because they know what they're saying. Oh, okay, yeah, doctor. Okay, what was that? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Kitty. Hi. Sure, you can come in. Well, you can be the last one. I do it for about half an hour just because I don't want to ask people to stay longer. I mean, and then I post it up. You will be good after the surgery. You will be good. You got to use your wrench, Kitty. So, Dr. Fiza, if you have a question, ask it. It's better if it's an open-ended thing. Yes, no questions are really hard. What would you like to know? And I'll post this up. You can go back and take a look at it. Sure. All right. I'm going to get the, where did I put? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Are you going to, you can ask what you want. Let's see here. Just looking at 2 aces. Partnership. Yeah, it might work out better than I knew. Okay, do we have a question from Dr. Fiza? Or Fiza? Huh. Looks like maybe not. Oh. How people think of me. Okay, how people think of me. How do people think of me? Review me as you're a Libra, and I'm terrible at astrology. I just know my own sign. So, do you want to know how people perceive you? Like, how are you seen? How are you showing up as being seen? Let me ring this one through. Okay, let's take a look. All right, sounds good. All right, Libra. I wish I would. Goals, right? Get better at the astrology. But you know what? If you listen to too much of that, it's kind of crazy. Whatever my husband's sign is and mine are, typically aren't compatible, they say, but it's working, so whatever. Don't. And a lot of the aspects for my sign of Cancer are true. They ring true, but not everything. And who's really good too? Give a little shout out. So, now I'm gonna forget her name, and I've watched her off and on for years. She's from Australia, Revealing Light Tarot, and she doesn't do personal readings, but once a month she does tarotoscopes. So she uses tarot and she talks about the sign, and she's on YouTube, and she has a very nice following, like over 100,000. I remember watching her when she just showed her hands, and you can watch. She'll put these signs in. Maybe I'll try to do those at some point, but I need to learn more, or at least the basics of the signs. Aquarius is water, that much I know. All right, Libra, here I am rambling. Okay, how are you perceived? Yeah, how do people see you? You might be shy, or you shy to ask that question of others. Yeah. All right. So anyway, Revealing Light Tarot is amazing, but she does not do personal readings, so don't ever believe anything from WhatsApp. That's her. She has to say that all the time. There are scammy people out there trying to make money. All right, this is the last one. Okay, Dr. Fiza. Sorry if I say it wrong. I don't know. All right. What can we know for Mr. Dr. Fiza? How people see you. Okay. How do people see you, Dr. Fiza? And how do people see you? All right. How are you perceived as your Libra? Okay. Interesting card, Justice. I'm going to say that's kind of fair and balanced. Maybe you're that person that they would come to with advice, and you would be able to give it in a kind of non-judgmental way, and maybe you even have just a good head. You're level-headed. You don't get too emotional. You're able to look at the situation, extract the emotions, your emotions from it, and say, but I think it's this, okay? In a nice way. I think that's a great thing. 9 of Cups in the middle. I think you can have whatever you want. So whatever you want to put out there and project, and if that's an image that you like, keep that up. And this person gets what they want. This, in a shadow meaning, is the smug pleasures, but I'm not reading anything like that into this. No. And yeah, you this is what I think it's telling us. You're good at manifesting. What you want to get, you could get. So if there's something you have in mind, some project you want to do, some music, some art, I don't know what. I'm just throwing ideas out there. I really don't know. Work on it and do it. Write it down. Work on the goals. Look for grants. You're good at getting what you might want that way. Okay. I love this card. It's come out twice tonight. The 10 of Cups is the happy family. So there's happiness around you. You've got good friends, and like a circle of support, it would seem, with family or chosen family, if not the family that, we have chosen family, whatever. So, and maybe you project that too towards other. You're that, level-headed person is what I'm trying to say. And at the bottom, I have the Page of Cups. So fish in a cup. Youthful. Youthful energy. I think you're young, but I think you also you relate well to youth is what I would say. But this is messages too. But I feel like you relate well to youth. So Maybe you'd want to be a teacher at some point, or I don't know. Inside. Wow, very interesting card. Because it kind of goes with this one, with justice. It's judgment. But I don't think this means you're judgmental. That's not it. This is Gabriel waking the people up. You know, they're coming to the, well, whatever. They're going back to that. You're able to very nicely tell people maybe what they don't want to hear without being judgmental, but helping them understand a situation without being overly emotional. And there, I'm going to leave it. I am, because that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to watch political tarot, that's what I do on the channel. I do a short out of something I've already shuffled and cut. And then on Saturdays, I'm starting to do a little bit more with celebrities. So a little something for everybody. Okay, have a good night. And thank you, Kitty. And bye for now.